I was just about ready to come on here with talking about a series loss, talking about a scuffle that happened in the fourth inning, and the Blue Jays have lost 6 straight games. But magic happens. Top of the 9th inning, the Blue Jays score 6 runs and come back and win this game 10-7. What an incredible finish to this ball game. There is so much to dissect when it comes to this one, and let's start right away. Top of the first inning, Marcus Semien comes up and he crushes a solo home run of a ball in the inner half, turns on it deep and gone. Jays lead 1-0. Then Vladdy comes up 2 batters later and he crushes one to center field and it's gone. Starting pitcher for the Orioles today comes into the game with an ERA of 6.5, has a career ERA of over 6, and is 0-6 on the season. So bottom line, you should clobber this guy. You're up 2-0 in the first. He's given up a ton of home runs this year. It makes sense that you're up 2-0 early. But then the bottom half of the second inning, Ryan Mountcastle's a solo shot off of Alek Manoa, making it a 2-1 game. Then, bottom of the third inning, Mullins, solo shot. We're tied at 2. Crazy things. Bottom of the fourth inning, Mountcastle comes up and he crushes a 2-run bomb. Mancini scores in the play, and now it's a 4-2 lead for the Orioles. Then DJ Stewart hits a solo bomb on the back-to-back, and the Blue Jays now trail it 5-2. Then the first pitch, after the DJ Stewart home run on the back-to-back, Alek Manoa throws it, and it hits Miguel Franco. It was a fastball, and it hit him about the shoulder, like in and around that area, and things start to get hot and heavy out there on the field. Franco turns and looks at Manoa. Things were said. Bench is clear. And Charlie Montoyo starts to lose his mind on the coach. I don't know what they said that got them fired up, but they get all jacked up. Level heads prevail. Everyone gets back to their spot. The umpires converge. They look at Manoa and say, "You're gone." And his response is, "Wait, what?" Like, hold up right quick. What just happened? No warnings? No, not. These guys literally got tossed out of the game. Look, the situation, it looks terrible, right? You give up 2 home runs and you hit a guy up and in with a fastball on the first pitch right after you give up the back-to-back shots. It doesn't look good, but it's at least like a warning to both benches. All right, enough is enough. Let's have a clean game here. But no, they decide to toss Manoa. He gets in the umpire's face. Charlie comes out and holds Manoa back. And Manoa ends up going to the dugout. He's furious, slamming some things in the dugout. But Charlie Montoya, look, I like him arguing with the other coach in that scuffle. I'm like, that's the fire we want to see. But then when it comes to his pitcher getting tossed, he just stands there and talks to the umpire like it's like a Tuesday morning, no problem. We'll just have a little chit-chat now. No, you got to get in the damn... If that was John Gibbons, he'd be tossed so damn fast. He would have been in the umpire's face, beat red, and that would have been that. But Charlie's just standing there. And I'm just like, back your young starter up, man. Let the umpires hear you. But no, he doesn't get heard. He doesn't say a whole lot. And they go back to the dugout. Manoa gets tossed. Anthony Kay comes in to pitch. You're down 5-2. I mean, it is abomination right now of a game for the Blue Jays. And it doesn't get any better, right? Bottom of the 6th inning, Ryan Mountcastle. Yeah, the name keeps getting brought up because Buddy had a hat trick today. A solo bomb for him there, making it a 6-2 game. Then, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the top half of the 7th inning. Sorry, guys, for the flickering lights. I apologize. It's obviously not in a normal location. And just trying to give you guys this video as fast as possible because, damn it was a good finish. But Lourdes Gurriel Jr. comes up with runners at first and third, nobody out in the top of the 7th inning, and he grounds into a double play. Yeah, Joe Panik scores, but that could have been a big inning. Instead, he grounded the double play, 1 run scores, 6-3, but there's nobody on now and 2 out, right? Jays get nothing going in the top half of the 7th inning, then the bottom half of the 7th inning. The next half inning, Mullins off of, what was it off of? I think it was off Anthony Kay again. He gets a solo bomb, giving them that 1 run right back. It is a 7-3 game. The Jays are not pitching well. Manoa had a rough day today. Anthony Kay wasn't any better. And your offense, literally, like I said earlier, a guy with an 0-6 record, a 6 ERA for his career, and over a 6.5 ERA on the year. After that first inning, the Jays got basically no offense, and I'm like, this guy is not good. What is wrong with this team? But then things start to change. Top half of the 8th inning. Marcus Semien solo bomb makes it 7-4, but at that point, you're still down 3. The Jays have not been good at all lately. You're down by 3. Nobody else scores in that inning. It just doesn't look very good. However, in the top half of the 9th inning, and a big key for Charlie Montoya, I got to give this guy credit. He fired out Jordan Romano there in the bottom half of the 8th. And he goes a clean inning, no problem, not many pitches, so that's great news. But then in the top half of the 9th, something changed. Now, obviously, Baltimore walking guys is, it helps a ton. But the Jays started to string some hits together. Kevin Biggio leads it off with a walk. I think Panic flied out. Then Espinal hits a single. You got 2 on now. Okay, the tying runs to the plate. Who knows what could happen here? And then I can't remember what happened after there's like a walk. Then Lourdes Gurriel Jr. hit a single. And base is now loaded. We're like, oh God, this is crazy. And Riley Adams strikes out. And now there's 2 out. And we're like, okay, there goes any Riley we thought. Marcus Semien walks. Kevin Biggio scores. It's a 7-5 ball game. But there's 2 out. Yeah, you got Bo up. It's just like, it's not very good. Bo Bichette in that AB. I'm trying to find my numbers here. Fouled off 7 pitches. 7 in that at bat. You see what we talk about when it comes to approaches to the plate and battling in counts? That's what Bo did there. And he hits a pop-up, and we're like, that's ball game. Well, could drop into no man's land. Santander lays out to make the play, goes off his glove. And with 2 out, everyone's in motion. So in comes Gurriel, in comes Espinal, and the Jays have tied it. The baseball gods, after crapping on the Jays night in, night out, give them a break today. But it's a 7-7 ball game. It ain't over yet, and there's still 2 out. But Vladdy's like, enough of this tie ball game nonsense. He rips a ball to the left center gap. In comes Bo. In comes Semien. And the Blue Jays are in front now 9-7. Oh my goodness. We can kind of smell a win here. Then Randall Grichuk's like, I don't even want to test this lead at all. I'm going to get another double. Vladdy comes in to score on the Grichuk double, basically to the same spot. It's a 10-7 Jays lead. Then Charlie Montoya does something I never thought in a million years he would do. I don't care the pitch count for Romano. I thought in a million years he'd be going out there for that second inning. But Romano does. And he walked one, but then got the other guys to end the inning, to end the ball game, and to end the losing streak. Now, I may be superstitious. I may be a baseball player myself, so I have these sort of mindsets of, hey, you looked awful in this game. The scuffle happened with Manoa. Everyone got fired up. You got even worse in the game. You were down 6-2, and then 7-3? You're still on 4 runs, like quite a bit. But then something clicked. And then you got a break. Is this a sign of this team? Maybe, I don't know. You always, look, good teams find ways to win. Whether they're greasy, whether they're perfect and beautiful, I don't care. And at this point, Jays fans, we've lost 6 straight games. We were 2 games under 500. We will take a win no matter what it does. And a 6-run 9th inning by the Jays, 3 hits with 2 out to build on that, to score 5 runs. We talk about it. How do you win ball games? Good pitching, good starting pitching for them, pitching in general, good defense, and timely hitting. Now, that's obviously baseball in its entirety. But what you get today, you didn't get great pitching. Your defense, I'd say, wasn't terrible. Nothing at least came back to haunt you. But you got the timely hits. You got the timely hits in the 9th inning. I think I saw a stat today in the postgame. The Jays are now 2-26 when trailing going into the ninth inning. Now, obviously, that's not an easy game to come back from, trailing going into the ninth, because you could be down by 10, you could be down by 1. If you're down, and obviously you're going to lose a 10-run game, and if it's a 1-run game, you're facing the closer. So it's not easy to do that, but it's only the second time this year the Jays have come back and won a ball game in the ninth inning. No matter what, you won. I don't care what it costs. I said in yesterday's video, guys, I said, I don't care what it takes for the Jays to just win a game. And this game had the roller coaster of a lifetime. We got to win. And yeah, people are going to be saying, well, the standing. I don't care right now about the standings. I could give a crap about the standings right now. You won a ball game. Was it against Baltimore? Yes. Was it against a great pitcher? No. But you won a ball game. Marcus Semien in the ball game went 2 for 4, 3 runs scored, 3 RBIs, 2 home runs, and a walk. And take it in, guys, that Vladdy, Bo, and Semien were all 0 for 4s yesterday, and they had big days today. Obviously, like I said, Semien's stats were great. Vladdy went 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs, and a home run, his 23rd home run of the year. Taking that sole possession of first place in the Major League lead in home runs ahead of Tatis Jr., and Randall Grichuk went 2 for 5 with an RBI. Santiago Espinal, as much as people are going to talk about, Vladdy and Bo and Semien, Santiago Espinal went 2 for 2 in the ball game, scored a run, and he walked twice. He got on base all 4 times he came to the plate. This kid's been playing well lately, and I like what we're seeing from Espinal, especially with guys like Biggio and Panic, kind of being some inconsistent at times. You have that right-handed bat that you might be able to trust now. All right? Now, pitching-wise, Manoa wasn't great. It was a really weird outing for Alek Manoa, though. He went 3 1/3. He only allowed 4 hits. However, 4 of those were home runs. And he allowed 5 runs, struck out 6, and walked 1. He struck out 6 guys over 3 1/3. That's really good. But the hits that he was giving up were moonshots. And it's tough. Look, that's a young kid. He's going to go through it. And he's going to have to fight through it day in, day out, start after start. Whether it's a good or bad start, he's going to have to battle. And that's what you like to see from Manoa today, because, look, it's weird. Against the not-so-great teams, he struggled. The Marlins and the Orioles. But against the really good teams that he's faced, he's done very well. Another crazy stat. He has dominated the top 4 in the lineups of the teams that he's faced. The rest of the lineup has been crushing him. Tells you that his focus might be deteriorating to obviously the first 4 guys in the lineup, but that's it. And that's a young guy. He'll find a way to make it happen down the stretch. He's got the poise. I'm not worried about Manoa in the future. He's going to be an unbelievable pitcher for this team. But again, another learning curve for him today. Luckily, the Jays came out with the victory, but it is what it is. Anthony Kay went 3 1/3, allowed 3 hits, 2 runs. I think he allowed 2 home runs. I think it was the Mountcastle home run, his hat trick, and then the Mullins solo shot. 2 runs, and then he struck out 3 over the 3 1/3. Anthony Cash went out there, 3rd of an inning, got out of it. Good job for him. Got 1 out. Again, confidence booster maybe a little bit for him. And then Jordan Romano, arguably the MVP in this game today. It's a big hot take argument. Went 2 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts, and did not allow a run in those 2 innings. Jordan Romano was spectacular. And I felt nothing but confidence in that guy going out there in the 9th inning. And that is very rare because the Jays bullpen has been downright terrible. The rubber match of this 3-game set against the Baltimore Orioles goes tomorrow afternoon to 1:05 first pitch there at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Look, the matchup looks lopsided at all heck. It's Hyun Jin Ryu on the mound for the Blue Jays. And former All-Star Matt Harvey is on the mound for the Baltimore Orioles, 1:05 first. I think Harvey has an ERA north 7, and Ryu is Ryu. However, Danny Jansen's not behind the dish, and that seems to be a big thing that's been happening lately. No Danny. Ryu's struggling. We'll have to see how it all plays out, though, tomorrow, because I'm assuming Riley Adams is going to get the call behind the dish tomorrow with Ryu on the mound. Either way, you win that game, you win the series. The mentality has changed. You'd be back at 500, and you would have won the series. You would have loved to sweep the series, but if you win it, that's all. We'll take it and move on. All right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and you did not, I'm so used to saying that. I'm so used to saying did not enjoy the game. If you enjoyed the game today, smack the like button. I appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. What'd you like, what'd you not like from today's ball game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Comment down below. Go crazy. everything, your thoughts, your feelings towards this game. Twitter's down below for myself. I'll send me a DM to all that great stuff, guys. The Instagram link is down below, so follow up there. If you've not done so already, and I will talk to you guys, Jays Edition, tomorrow evening in the finale of that set against the Orioles. 105 first pitch at Oriole Park at Camden Yard. Hyun Jin Ryu versus Matt Harvey in the finale. Thank you guys much for listening and watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys then.